by the name by my more good evening. Good evening, sinners and saints. I am your host, the TheDemonFergus. And if you're wondering why I'm in Fergus, let's just say when I went on my travels to Salem, I met a amazing witch by the name by my more you know what, her name doesn't matter. I don't want to give her power, but she didn't like me that much. We had a little falling out, and she said that I love my cat more than I love her, so she ended up putting me into Fergus. uh, so if you've seen a movie with a little furry mouse and a amazing dude who ended up being detectives, it's kind of like the same situation. And here I am. So until I get my body back, I'll be in Fergus's body. In the meantime, maybe I have to find her. She's somewhere in the whole world. Maybe I'll find her one of these days, because Metazoo's back. Metazoo's back and more powerful than ever. And I'm really excited to see this video and make this for you guys. So in the meantime, you'll be seeing a lot of Fergus, me and Fergus doing these types of videos. So without further ado, let's go on with the video.
2, 1, and liftoff.
Oh,
Hey there,
excited.
casters. Welcome to the Metazoo Showcase. Today is March 7th, 2025. We're here to explore the exciting world of cryptids in the Metazoo TCG. Let's talk with Rick Ahrens, the president and CEO of Game Incubator Labs.
Thanks, Charlie. Hi, my name is Rick Ahrens. I'm the president of Game Incubator Labs. Today, we're thrilled to introduce the new Metazoo TCG to fans worldwide. A huge thank you to the entire Metazoo community for patiently awaiting this highly anticipated relaunch. In this presentation,
I do want to say, I will be pausing the video, of course, because I am giving my takes on this, because I'm really excited about all of these. But I wanted to pause this because we're seeing some fan favorites around here. I'm guessing this is Hodag. I'm guessing this is Hobgoblin or Hobbsville Goblin. We got the Lava Bear. We got our boy here, and then this one particularly, this is the main reason I stopped this, because this is by my boy Poncho. He's a good friend of mine. He's an artist from the OG Metazoo. Definitely go follow him on all his social media. I'll post it right here. But the reason I'm pointing this out is because this one was actually, I believe, was supposed to be released when Metazoo did their fan art contest, and this was his take on it. I don't know, I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's where I saw this art originally when it showed up. But man, I gotta say though, Poncho's art has evolved tremendously. Like, this dude is so fucking creative. Definitely follow him on his Instagram and whatnot if you want to get any of his sketch cards. But yeah, just wanted to stop there.
the GQL team will take you through many exciting aspects of the TCG. Stay connected with us on our website, Discord, and social media channels as we continue to share more details leading up to the official release on March 28th. A heartfelt thanks to the incredible GQL team, Meta2, all the talented artists, our global network of distributors and retailers for their support bringing the Metazoo TCG back to you. Please enjoy the presentation.
Hey, my name's Devin. As of March 28th, we are launching our base set booster boxes. With each case, there's the chance of pulling an alternate foil box art.
That art is beautiful. I want it. I need it. And of course, look at that. It's done by the GOAT. It's amazing. I do like that they're seeding in a one box, because like there's a lot of things that I loved about Metazoo, and I'm so glad it's coming back. I launched a lot of my content with Metazoo when it first started. and just to see that them bringing it back is awesome. But I'm sure they have their own take. We're going to see in a minute. But the artwork that they've blended in, bringing old artists and new artists, and then different types of like ideas for each of these arts are tremendous.
Each booster box will come with 24 booster packs. Each booster pack will contain 11 game cards plus an aura or token card. We'll also be releasing alpha demo packs for Collecticon and other ventures.
Which, if you're watching this now, this should be released Wednesday, if not Thursday. The Collecticon is this weekend. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it, so I'm really disappointed. I'm really sad about that. I wanted to make it, but unfortunately, a lot of things came up, and I just couldn't squeeze it in. So, for those of you who are watching, we're in Metazoo. If you want to throw your boy a bone, I wouldn't say no.
These packs will help introduce you to the new and improved gameplay. The alpha demo deck offers players the chance to play a streamlined version of the full Metazoo game. We've crafted this for newcomers and seasoned players alike, allowing players to learn the game's core mechanics and strategy in an easy to understand way. Each alpha demo deck will contain one of the 4 aura types: air, earth, fire, and lightning.
Metazoo TCG is an art-focused product. Let's go talk to the art director about some of the layers involved in creating our cards.
Hey, my name is Dustin Zimmerman, and I'm an art director at Game Incubator Labs. Among my responsibilities are the design of the card templates, sourcing the artwork from the amazing artists that we have to go onto those templates, and then collecting that with all the card text and exporting those files to go get printed at these enormous print plants who work with these gigantic 4-color offset printers to print thousands upon thousands of cards at a time. They are on these giant uncut sheets of about 100 cards or more, and I review them for color, I review them for registration using a tool here like a loop, and I just, make sure everything looks good, and I get to enjoy them for the first time. And then once everything has my seal of approval, those cards get cut, they get collated, and they get organized into packs. And the next time anyone gets to see those cards is you, when you open the pack. And that's just really exciting.
Thanks, Dustin, and thanks to PBM for their world-class support in printing our trading cards.
Hey there, my name is Brad Thompson, and I'm one of the art directors here at GQL. I work on the development of the illustrations for the cards, as well as developing the design of the packaging. With our normal base set box design, I'm so excited with how well it's been received by the community. It's where we wanted to take the packaging beyond the base set, so I'm super excited we got to do it earlier. I can't wait for you to see the next set. Poncho's box gets me amped. I love bringing artists' voices to the forefront of projects when it makes sense. This piece is just the perfect fit for that sort of showcase. Everyone here at GQL has been in love with Pierre's Sun Wukong piece since it was first commissioned. It was very well received by the community, and we really wanted to star build his inclusion. With the Monkey King now a part of Metazoo, I hope it gets you all excited about the awesome things to come for the future of our game.
Hi, I'm Nate with GQL, and I'm going to be opening some alpha demo packs and alpha promo cards. All right, let's take a look here. What do we got? Oh, we got the air aura. I appreciate this one because this was the first set of cards that I worked on, was the air cards. So, and these are really neat. Kind of a special card right here. All right, what do we got? Oh. Guys, this is the very first card that I ever made. The radioactive hornets at the ready. When we were first starting to lay them out, this was the trial card that we decided to do. And so this is the very first one that
Where my Quetz players at? Oh, I love the radioactive hornets and anti-potion. Let's go. But I would say this. So if you haven't already, definitely go join their Discord. They do get, like how they said, they do get a lot of feedback from the community. And I think one of the feedbacks that they asked, because a lot of the cards were just kind of looked like they were borderless. and not a lot of people like that. I didn't like that either, because it did kind of remove the special feeling of having like the full arts and everything, because all cards do look kind of full art-ish, like how you see here the radioactive hornets do, but it kind of took it away from the other ones. Now I do believe that they did say that the actual full arts are textured, especially the alt arts, so that is also good. Texture is amazing on full arts. I love them. And I think people have already started getting some of the boxes, since they have sold already. So people who have already started opening, and the Mothman, which again I'll post here with a bunch of other ones, they look incredible. And of course, me being a favorite of my boy Mothman with Injured Code, which I hope he gets a card soon. I'm really excited. And of course, Mothman's definitely going to be one of my chases, but I love that. And also, again, the black border, amazing touch.
Ever got made in the Metazoo base set. Honestly, I'm really hoping I get to pull one of these myself. I'm probably going to stick it in my phone case or something, carry it around with me. We're also going to be opening some alpha demo packs here. So these were designed with a very specific purpose in mind. They're entire ready-to-play deck within one pack. It's not the full game, it's the alpha version of the game, but it's a great way that people can learn the rules of the game right off the bat in a more simplified version of Metazoo. Learn the rules, practice with it a little bit, and then you can even use your alpha demo cards when building a full deck later on, which is pretty cool. Here we've got the air pack, which is going to have multiples of a few different cards. You can see here we've got your one caster, and then we've got a couple of Hopkinsville goblins here. I really like how that guy looks. I'm glad that he's the one that we picked to put on the front of the packaging. But yeah, this is ready to play right out of the pack, which is pretty cool. It's been cool opening up these alpha packs here today, getting to see these cards go from creating them all the way to having a printed product in my hand, and I'm excited to see you guys get to open up some of these packs as well.
Let's welcome Sean to talk about some of the details of the cards you'll find inside a Metazoo product.
Hi casters, I'm Sean Kaufman, Senior Director of Product Development and one of the lead game designers on Metazoo. Today I want to talk to you about the Metazoo Base Set Booster Box product and what you can expect to find within it. The Metazoo Base Set Booster Boxes are comprised of 24 booster packs with 11 game cards and one additional token or aura card in each pack. Within those 11 game cards, you can expect to find 6 common, 2 uncommon, 1 reverse holo, as well as 2 holo rares, with the potential that one of those holo rares upgrades into a card of a higher rarity, such as super rare or alternate art. Now, I know I'm sure you have many questions about the various rarities, but let's be honest, what's really on your mind? You want to see those alternate arts, so let's take a look at them.
Ooh. Oh yeah, this card's amazing. Good God, that is a beautiful card.
Take a jump even further, where the borders are removed completely, extending that artwork all the way out to the edges.
Hey, Rainbow Crow.
There's a beautiful textured coat applied to these cards that really help accentuate the feel and flow of the artwork themselves, as well as to highlight background patterns, character movement, and all sorts of various effects. We hope you really enjoy all of the different rarity types that we have in store for you with Metazoo Base Set Booster Box product.
Okay, so it's just not beasties that are full art, it's also equipments.
Cryptids are everywhere and nowhere. You might see them, or they might see you. Well, in Metazoo, we have cryptids, casters, creatures, myths, and legends, and every one of them has a story. So, starting at the launch of the game, our Metazoo website will have updates in the lore section to start delivering these stories to you. Short stories, novel chapters, cryptid bios, and even new and unreleased art. We've recruited a host of writers to see the cryptids that you can't see yet.
So I will pause it here. So one of the beautiful things about Metazoo was the story. The whole, which I'm hoping we get to see Sam Sinclair. Haven't seen too much of it. If you want to dive into the lore, definitely go check out my friend Tormentic. He does a lot of lore type of videos, deep dives, and readings of it. So if you want to see stuff on the go and want to get more into the lore space of Metazoo, definitely go follow him. Amazing guy. But that's the one thing I did love about Metazoo, because that was the beauty of this game, is that it's out there. It's the world, cryptids and everything, pretty much in all different states and everything come together, or even in the world. Now that we're starting to see cryptids from different parts of the world, I'm really excited to see how they go from here with the story. So definitely going to go check out the website probably when I'm done with this video.
As of today, we are launching our website, metazootcg.com. Beginning with its launch, the Metazoo website will feature updates in its lore section, crafted by multiple writers and award-winning authors, stories, novel chapters, cryptid details, and even new and unreleased art. Metazoo will grow regularly with the unveiling of the casters and the creatures that populate the world. You can also browse our comprehensive card list to discover and study nearly every card in the Metazoo universe. Are you ready to join the fun? Click on the Metazoo Learning Lab tab, and you'll meet Donald the Dev Guy. He'll guide you through your first alpha demo game.
Oh, we actually get to see some gameplay. Okay.
Welcome to the pregame setup for demo play. It's exactly what it sounds like. We are setting up the table for play. Not all of your 23 alpha cards go into one deck. This lab covers everything you do before the first turn of the game, and will show you what types of cards go where. Let's look at the demo playmat. You'll notice it is separated into several sections. A space for your caster, your main deck, a place for a deck that only contains aura, a discard pile for cards that leave play, and the play area, which is divided into lanes. Each lane has a slot for 1 Terra. Let's identify all of your demo cards and where they go.
All right, before we continue this, I will point out, since he did say there's going to be a different deck for aura, this looks like a shift that a lot of card games are doing, especially like if you play like Bandai and stuff. Don't want to go into details, but like there's like a lot of Bandai games do start doing this, and I believe some other games too, some indie games that started coming out. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it. I kind of like that the fact that the aura's separated from the main deck, because it gives you more room, more leeway, and then plus sometimes, especially in the old game, those of you who played competitive with me know it happens. Being aura dried, even though you have like 10 or 11 auras in your deck, and needing that one more aura or that one more guard or 2 more, is just like not being able to get it, even though you've scribed through your deck multiple times and not getting that aura. It sucks. And then plus other older games too, you know, Pokemon, Magic, all that. So having a different space file for that specific aura, awesome. But that begs the question, what about dual auras? That's something that's going to be interesting later on.
First off, let's divide all of your demo cards into 4 groups. The caster represents you, the player. It goes in the caster zone. Aura starts as a deck of 5 aura cards that look identical. Put them over here. Next up, you and your opponent will roll a die to choose the priority player. That player will set aside 2 of their starter Terras in the outside lanes. These Terras are your horizontally oriented cards with starter in the parentheses. The other player will place 1 in the middle and set the other aside. This should leave both players with only the 15 cards that make up their main playing deck. Put those in the deck section above the discard. Now, place 1 aura in the aura zone and draw 5 cards from your deck. Now that you got a handful of cards, you probably want to click the lab on how to read a card. See you next lab.
So what sets the full game of Metazoo apart from the alpha demo play?
Hello.
To sum it up,
It's bigger. While the alphas are meant to help you learn and gain a taste of what's to come, everything about the full game is amplified compared to the alpha experience. First off, the full game casters will enable multicolor play, which
Dragon
will
of Arcanto
immediately unlock
Falls.
incredible deck building options unavailable with the alpha rule set. It also gives you access to a new turn action that lets you trade for aura of other colors.
Oh.
Now, the base set cards are gonna feel swole, as your deck gains the capability to cast cards that cost up to 10 aura. And the card pool
Lady
expands
Luck, let's
over
go.
200 unique cards. The number of lanes is also going to increase to 4, meaning you are going to have a much harder time keeping lanes out of your opponent's hands. Your deck itself is going to get bigger. At 50 main deck cards instead of 15, you can't rely on pulling the same cards as frequently. You will need to dig deep and build broader deck strategies that can help you over the long haul. And by the long haul, I mean you have to hit 30 mission points.
Ah, okay.
As the impact of the more powerful cards and combos kicks in, it won't take twice as long to play, but the goalposts have moved, and you will need to score twice as many points to win a full game.
Pause this here. That's that's hilarious. I remember my first time playing Metazoo, and like when it was during the pre-release for Nightfall, and when I had a friend explain it to me. They're saying like, oh, it's you start off at 1,000 HP, and I was like, 1,000? And when you look at the cards, a lot of them were just like 50 damage, 25 damage. I'm like, how are we supposed to get to 1,000? This game's gonna be forever. But and then the more you played it, you're like, oh, maybe 1,000 isn't enough. So it's pretty interesting. And then 50 cards is pretty much standard nowadays. The 4 lanes, interesting. The terror stuff and all that, I'm really interested in that. I do believe that they did post that there is going to be a TTS version. So if you want to download it, I'll put it in the description if there is one. I'm pretty sure there is. I think I've seen it somewhere, but I posted right here, the photo, of course. But also I'll put the link in the description if you want to go check that out. I'll also be making videos soon playing it, because again, I love Metazoo. I want to play this game. Looks interesting. And also, I paused it perfectly. Cause look right there in the left corner. Look at my boy Mothman. Oh, he's gorgeous.
The alpha decks were designed to be a welcoming way to approach a new TCG for the first time, but the full game is designed to bring more depth and an evolving meta where you can experience reversals, heart-pounding races to the finish, explosive card combos, and craft customized strategies that can reflect the way you like to play. This is not your mama's TCG. This is Sparta!
God damn.
Yeah, Sparta. Wait. Oh, is that really what I said?
I like this guy. He's really animated.
I was supposed to say Metazoo, but I was feeling the moment, you know? Sure. Less crazy eyes. Yeah.
They gotta have this guy in more videos going
We
forward.
hope you enjoyed that preview into the Metazoo gameplay. You can continue learning the gameplay or read the full gameplay rules online at our website, metazootcg.com.
The new Metazoo publication is an excellent place to start or restart your Metazoo TCG experience. Ready to learn to play? Want to know the ins and outs of the first flex decks?
Sorry, I can't read.
Decks for Metazoo? It's all inside. Plus, you'll find an interview with Lily McKay, an original Metazoo artist who's back for the game's return, as well as an inside peek at how the game's lore grows. Best of all, the Metazoo magazine comes with an illustrated encyclopedia of almost all the cards in the first release, including commentary on some choice cards.
Quits!
And yes, I said almost.
My boy.
Some cards are just rare enough that we wouldn't want to spoil the fun of you finding them for yourself. So check out the Metazoo magazine and find out just how real the magic is.
The question is, I'm sure everybody's thinking it, are there secret rares? Because again, that was one of the things that Metazoo did different than other TCGs, is that a secret rare wasn't guaranteed on booster boxes. I think they started doing serialized later, but it used to just be randomly inserted 1 out of 100, and it made it actually worthy of its title, secret rare. So I'm kind of curious if this iteration of Metazoo is going to continue that tradition.
Hi there, I'm Emily, the COO here at GQL. Among my many duties, I have the honor of signing our wonderful portfolio of global artists to create our products. Let's get to know some of those artists now.
Hi, so my name's Kelsey Chiquino.
Kelsey, the GOAT.
The different aura cards for base set. So, Earth, Wind, Lightning, Fire.
When you were illustrating these aura cards, what style or methods did you use?
So I'm primarily a watercolor artist, so I used a mix of a couple different types of watercolor paints, and I also used some poster paints. They're kind of like gouache, a little bit chalkier. Style-wise, I guess I'd call it kind of Van Gogh inspired. The idea was sort of that these individual strokes of paint are visible to the viewer, and there's sort of a flowy movement to it, use of vibrant colors. I actually do have one of the paintings here, you might be able to see it. So actually built into the like flow of the air aura, you can kind of see the line work in the strokes. It's not a common technique with watercolor, but I thought it would look neat. So
beautiful.
How did you approach the ideation and design process with the aura?
Yeah, so it's kind of interesting with the auras. With BC cards, you usually have, like a lore, legend, some kind of base idea. But with these, it's more sort of like going literally online and finding real world inspiration for them, or even just existing media, because they tend to be more scenic. So for example, Earth Aura, it's a forest. It was inspired by the big old growth forests that exist in the real world and also that you see in the movie Princess Mononoke. Fire Aura, I literally went online and Googled like volcanic eruptions, lava flows. And once I get that realistic base, I kind of try to exaggerate different things, emphasize, and play around with color compositions to get the final look right.
So were there any similarities you tried to keep between all 4 of the aura cards, or did you try to keep them all different?
So I tried to stylistically kind of keep them all like together in a way. I mentioned the Van Gogh thing, but I wanted each to be designed with a sort of vibe that was distinct and specific to the aura. So, Lightning has this single focal point that feels really striking, and it's got this sort of like burst of light that looks like it might fade away. But then on the other hand, you've got Earth, which is kind of still, calm, a nice balanced scene. And it's supposed to give each of the auras their own personality, but they're still stylistically tied together. There's a lot of thought that's put into why an aura looks how it does, and a lot of it's based on sort of what I think most people have as a mental image or feeling that goes along with each of them. People feel a certain way when they think about lightning, feel a certain way when they think about fire.
One last question here. Is there anything else you want to say to the community or the fans that are currently watching?
So I've already said this in another interview, but I think it's better to kind of hear it straight from me, I guess. But the biggest thing I want to say is thank you to you guys for supporting us artists. In the gap between old and new Zoo, I had people reach out to me about how cards inspired them to start drawing, that seeing their local legend kind of made them feel seen in a way.
Yeah.
And that means the world to me, genuinely. The community built around Metazoo has just been phenomenal. They're so caring and wonderful, and they take these little glimpses that we put on paper, into the world of Metazoo, and they made them into little treasures. And even when it seemed like that world collapsed for a while, they brought it back and they made it feel alive still. So last thing I want to say is just thank you guys. I really hope that we can continue to support each other as a community for many years to come going forward.
Couldn't have said it better myself. But yeah, what you said is true. That's the one thing that I loved about Metazoo. I've met so many amazing people in my life because of this game. And I have not done so much traveling. And that's something I also, if the Metazoo staff ends up hearing this, which I hope they do, I do hope that they continue doing cons, but also doing events at locations, because that brings in so much influx of people. And then plus, because like the Metazoo community always supported the local shops and everything, especially the conventions, the local people. So it brings in a good influx. And of course, a lot of us try to make sure we hold a good name because we're representing the community. And that's the one thing I loved about it. Like I said, I got turned into Fergus because I went back to Salem. But my first visit to Salem, it was awesome. It was because of the Seance pre-release. It was an amazing time. I never thought I'll ever go to Salem. You can definitely go check out the video in my profile. But going to all these places, looking at these legends, it's something that Metazoo can only bring in the TCG space. But so many other people from all different types of all walks of life come to this game because of these urban legends that they've heard since they were kids, and being brought into a TCG that was fun. It was fantastic, and it pretty much brought something for everybody. It was cool. So it's something that I really hope that this new team continues to do, because that's one of the ways that's definitely going to grow. But again, thank you. Especially also thank you for bringing back a lot of these fan favorite artists, which pretty much all the artists are fan favorites. And I hope they're able to work with other ones as well. But even the new artists, thank you so much for putting in the work. I'm looking at these beautiful panels at the back, and I'm just really excited to get my hands on these cards.
My name is Travis Nunless, and I'm the Senior Director of Operations with Game Incubator Labs and one of the lead game designers for the Metazoo TCG. Whether you're playing at your local game store, at a convention, large or small, or even at home, we want you to find the world of Metazoo to be innovative, engaging, and exciting. Our R&D team, and yes, they've all played at games at LGSs, cons, and at home, are hard at work developing all sorts of fun activations for you in the future. Today, I'm excited to get to show you a very tiny peek under the hood of our first expansion. While we can't reveal the name today, we can tell you that Expansion 1 is going to feature the return of the original 4 aura types, as well as a new aura type, Water, which focuses on controlling the lanes and the cards your opponent plays. Speaking of water, there's no better cryptid to headline our water premiere than the fan favorite, Loveland Frogman. I wonder what various types of magic Loveland will have in store for us. You'll have to wait and see as we reveal more once we get closer to the release date. For now, enjoy this sneak peek look at Loveland Frogman.
Frogman. Hey, look at my boy looking all magical. Look at him.
In addition, we are deep into the process of developing a convention collecting and trading program, as well as a regional OP system. To tell you more about that, let me hand it over to Scaphilias.
Hi. I'm Scaphilias. I've worked on OP for TCGs for many, many years. And I'm working now on an organized play system for Metazoo that's pretty exciting. I think there's a lot of interesting parts about it, which I cannot tell you about. But there's going to be future announcements that'll specify more as we know more and get things locked down. It's got a very interesting regional component to it, which is kind of unique, probably not been done before. We've got a really exciting product called a convention pack, which, just like it sounds, is available only or mostly only at conventions. And some interesting things about this product are that when you open a pack, there'll be 2 cards that are the exact same.
Goddamn,
and
I want it.
Might seem very confusing to people at first, but the reason for that is you're supposed to be able to keep one if you like, and then trade the other. So it's kind of a trading sort of game that's going on at these conventions. Once you complete the set of the convention cards, you'll be able to come back to our booth. They're going to get stamped uniquely according to that convention.
Yes!
And then also you'll get a redemption card, a unique redemption card. The only way to get it is by completing this sort of
so awesome
trading game that takes place at the conventions. Additionally, inside those packs are going to be some sketch where the art is the sketch of a normal art card. And the reason that we like this is because another unique thing about conventions, and in addition to getting to meet people, is interacting with the artists. So artists will be there signing, and especially with sketch cards, it's a great way to interact with the artists. They'll sign the cards. So we think it's a really fun way for everybody to play a little game at the conventions.
That is awesome. So again, for those of you who are new here, Metazoo did something quite a little bit similar with that, where they did the passports. And when you collected all the passport stamps, you got a promo card or a couple promo cards. So them implementing this is awesome. Now, those sketch cards are amazing. I would definitely play those in my deck. Again, somebody who's going to the con, please help your boy out.
Wow. Thanks, Gav, for that valuable information. We cannot wait to show you all more as we get closer to Expansion 1.
We have an awesome host of global and domestic distributors to help you get Metazoo TCG products.
Hi, my name is David. I'm head of international sales. We're so excited to bring Metazoo worldwide. We're partnering with distributor far and wide to bring the Metazoo TCG to Asia, Europe, Middle East, and Oceania.
Oh, okay,
We're
yeah.
adding more countries as we speak. Fans, I'm really excited for our launch and hope you will enjoy our product wherever you are.
That's
Next,
awesome.
Let's talk to Susan about what you can expect to find at the Metazoo TCG booth in our 2025 convention series.
Hi, my name is Susan. We're launching our convention tour at Collecticon in Miami on March 29th.
There you
around
go.
The official release of the game. To mark this occasion, we're offering demo games with the brand new Alpha decks, the chance to meet original Metazoo artists Lily McKay and Jet Yates, both of whom will be on hand to sign cards and talk about their work. Plus, a chance to get unique promo cards you won't find anywhere else.
Oh,
We'll
that is
have
so
boosters
awesome.
for sale,
Hold
our
up.
first Metazoo guide
Hold
to the
up.
game, and other
Hold up. We gotta get a better look at those. Okay, sheep squatch. Awesome. Look at dude, look at that. How messy these sheeps are in the background. That's an amazing card, of course. Just Yates. Yep.
promo cards you won't find anywhere else.
All right, look at that. Okay. So there's a Florida with our Dragon of Orcanto Falls. I mean, not Orcanto, Cumberland Dragon. I am so sorry. Don't kill me, Joe. We got Cumberland Dragon right here. That's awesome. Quick delivery on play. Each player draws a card. Oh. And then Houston 2025. We got the same thing. So, oh my God, these are so cool. These will be amazing to collect. Oh my God. These look amazing. I'm guessing they're gonna do some for each con, unless it's just for these two. But for sure, Houston Collecticon. I think it's gonna be later this year. I think it's normally always on my birthday for some reason. But definitely gonna try to get my hands on this.
We'll have boosters for sale, our first Metazoo guide to the game, and other surprises. Come see us on March 29th and 30th, starting at 10 a.m. on both days. We can't wait to meet fans, players, and collectors. Trust me, it'll be easier to find our booth than it is most cryptids.
This is just the beginning of Metazoo TCG. We look forward to sharing everything shown here with you and so much more. Thanks for watching.
Look at that. And sorry, hairball. This is the Dragon of Orcanto Falls, and I've seen the full art of this card that was shown off at one of the Whatnot streams. Beautiful. But there is con, unless it's just for these two, but oops, are in the background. That's an amazing card, of course. Just Yates. Yep.
Promo cards you won't find anywhere else.
All right, look at that. Okay. So there's a Florida with our Dragon of Orcanto Falls. I mean, not Orcanto, Cumberland Dragon. I am so sorry. Don't kill me, Joe. We got Cumberland Dragon right here. That's awesome. Quick delivery on play. Each player draws a card. Oh. And then Houston 2025. We got the same thing. So, oh my God, these are These are so cool. These will be amazing to collect. Oh my god. These look amazing. I'm guessing they're gonna do some for each con, unless it's just for these two, but for sure Houston Collecticon, I think it's gonna be later this year, I think. It's normally always on my birthday for some reason. But definitely gonna try to get my hands on this.
We'll have boosters for sale, our first Metazoo guide to the game, and other surprises. Come see us on March 29th and 30th, starting at 10 a.m. on both days. We can't wait to meet fans, players, and collectors. Trust me, it'll be easier to find our booth than it is most cryptids.
This is just the beginning of Metazoo TCG. We look forward to sharing everything shown here with you and so much more. Thanks for watching.
Look at that. And sorry, hairball. Dragon Over. This is the Dragon Over Content Files, and I've seen the full art of this card that was shown off at one of the Whatnot streams. Beautiful. But there we have it. As you can see, the background also changed for a lot of the cards, which is understandable. Good show for people will not get confused from the OG and the original. I also did see that some of the cards from the original artwork also got printed in the new set. So that's awesome. But I'm really excited. Like I said, if there is a TTS, I will post it here in the description for you guys to get your hands on it and play it. As you can see, this weekend is going to be their first Collecticon, and they're going to be selling booster boxes, the player guide, and much more. Definitely go say hi to the artists, show them some love. But I'm really excited for this game. It's going to be one of my other TCG games to be playing here. And of course, if I can get my hands on some of the product, I will be opening it in the channel. But that's going to be it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I had a blast. I'm really excited to see where Metazoo goes from here. And there's going to be many videos from me going forward. So as always, if you're a sinner, do a little bit of good out there. If you're a saint, don't be afraid to be a little bit naughty. But everybody spread some peace, love, and positivity. I've been your host, TheDemonFergus. This has been Metazoo's TCG Showcase of 2025. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.